Just north of the Delaware Expressway and east of Broad Street, we find ourselves at Lincoln Financial Field in South Philly. Today we've got an NFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Philadelphia Eagles.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
Now a first carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams. They'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give them a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. They lost 4 there, and it's third down. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. A short one there, taken in by first. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a fourth down. The Cowboys will go. Prescott. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And they'll get him down here at about the 42. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a second and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
To throw is Prescott. Pickens on the slant. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on third down. This will be play number 7 on the drive. Third and a yard. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down.
They tried their best to pick up that third and 1, but their surge wasn't enough to counteract what came back at them from the defensive side, was it?
Offensive line, especially in the middle, looked like they were on skates a little bit when that one started.
So now we bring up 4th and inches. This will be a critical call.
He'll get it inside the 20. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. They go for it on fourth down, and it pays off big time as they pick up 29.
A gain of 29 yards. First down, Cowboys.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Got a man inside. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Touchdown, Dallas.
From 10 yards out. And the Cowboys are on the board first here this afternoon. Quite the drive there to get things started. They took up the bulk of the first quarter, and they end up in the end zone.
And I love your last point. Ended up in the end zone. Because a lot of teams like those long drives, especially to keep their offense off the field, right? Keep the ball away from them. But they finished it with a touchdown. That's the exclamation point. Now, flip it over defensively. They've got to slow that down somehow, right? Maybe they need to be a little more aggressive. Maybe a few more pressures towards the quarterback.
The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 to 27.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here first and 10 at their own 27. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. They'll get a yard. That's all as they get him down at the 28.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Here's Hurts to throw. That's going to be caught by Bigsby. 2 yards on the pickup there. 3rd and 7 now.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing is Hurts. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann. Cavante Turpin deep for the Cowboys. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. It's a 45-yard punt and 8 on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. And look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
Damn, I threw it right to the wrong dude. Good shit.
It's Nakobe Dean with a pick.
Oh, I should have just
Burn.
burn.
He's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
That's my bad.
So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really, on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game. I think if we put together a job description for a middle linebacker, we would start with being able to hold down things in the middle of the line of scrimmage and be able to take on blockers. But how about the guys who can go sideline to sideline and make plays?
Love a guy that can do that. We saw a perfect example of it right there. They're looking at a 2nd and 8 now from the 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he is going to be stopped up at the line of scrimmage. And we'll have a stoppage as well as we have reached the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. So they've been unable to capitalize on the great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9. Hurts. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away? It could cost them a ball game.
He out of there. He out of there.
Now he's loose at the 40.
What's that, like 80 yards?
To the 20.
What's wrong?
Touchdown here in this first half. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
More than 80, that's like 90 yards.
So from back deep,
I think I was on like the 1. That was like 98 yards, 99 yards.
Into the end zone. You think they expected to score on that one?
I'm not sure they expected to
That
score.
was the wrong one for this boy.
Taking a little bit of a risk there, right? Taking a chance because the normal call is take care of the football, run it, be safe. Instead, they put it in the air and took a gamble, and it paid off in a big way. That wasn't an analytics call. That wasn't a fantasy guy's call. That was like a video game call right there.
It was a little bit of a video game call, but it worked. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
A give to Barkley out of the gun. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. Second down and 6 now. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's third down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Third and 2. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 30. A new set of downs after a strong pickup of 16 yards.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. Looking to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts
A gain of 2.
as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
28-yard line.
That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick,
Ooh, we almost got that pick.
most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Back to throw again. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Third down turns to first with that 5-yard pickup.
First down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
They'll look to throw again.
Oh,
He's got down
that was my pick.
tight end over the middle. It'll be a gain of 5.
Kick the field goal. Be safe.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and
Be
5
safe.
at the Cowboys' 11-yard line.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
We ain't tripping over the field, bro.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the left hash, a chip shot here.
Ooh, you don't miss that bitch.
Is good.
You don't even miss that
On
bitch.
the board here at 14-3. So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD, and it comes on the 3rd drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points.
Bang. Don't do those, man. We play regular. We got the ball. Shit. If it's a touchdown, they gonna get you in it, nigga. I'm out here, nigga.
Ready for the second half. 14-3 our scores. We are back underway on EA Sports. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people would think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think they get back in balance. It'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
A gain of 15 yards. And an Eagles first down.
A first down carry for Barkley. Oh, boy, this defense again really making things tough on
Go back to the drawing board, man.
No gain on the
I think what we
play.
just saw there, partner, was linebacking speed that can trump O-line power. We see that at times because he filled the gap before the offensive lineman could get to the next level and take him on.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
On 3rd down, he'll drop the throw.
Ooh, that was my pick.
Thrown incomplete.
Well, if they have any designs of getting back into this football game in the second half, they're going to need to be much sharper offensively than they were in this opening possession. Not much happening here, and it'll lead to a 4th down.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away.
I caught it.
Possession goes over here on the punt. And the Cowboys will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They begin the drive with Williams. And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 15.
Prescott from the gun.
He caught that, man. Give it to him.
Complete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Here's Prescott. That is caught.
And I threw it to the wrong person.
That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a 1st down there.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
A gain of 3 to the 33.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this.
Oh, good stuff.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Good work there to force the incompletion and 4th down. Normally, it'd be a quick change for the punt return unit, but this offense has converted twice on 4th down so far, so you may want to double-check things there and make sure they're actually going to kick the football.
This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here on 4th down? They'll go for it. They're indeed going for it.
Easy, it's too easy.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation, but they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
Jalen Phillips, the edge man on the tackle.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the Eagles' 47-yard line.
Yeah, here we go.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. From the 47 now, they work with a 2nd and 7. Up the middle, it's Williams. And he's going to take this close to the first down marker as he stopped at the Eagles' 42. Under 4 to play now. Clock running, 3rd down. Pass taken in. That was big tight end. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 32-yard line. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. Like the point, 26.
Now Prescott. On the out route, it's Lamb with a grab. So the completion good for just 3. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 29-yard line.
Prescott. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Give him 4 yards on the play, and that will lead us into the 2-minute warning. Two of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Throwing, Prescott. This one swung out to Williams.
Easy money.
Touchdown, Cowboys.
What's crazy out here?
A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys go nearly the length
Look,
of the field
this morning.
and finish it off with 6 points.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it?
Block it. Oh,
just kind of
shit.
felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline, and I think this one might just be over.
Damn, that's too deep. Yeah, that was too deep. Ooh, oh, what? That was perfect.
Taken at the goal line. And the kick team down there quickly. They don't have to run as far as they used to. And they're able to stop him before he can even make it to the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
From the gun, it's Hurts. Going to be caught downfield
Good
by
work.
Dotson. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of
27 yards there, a 1st down.
That's good for an Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. Don't need it all back at once. pass, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down.
Yeah.
That is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Smith. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out.
Okay. Good work.
Now he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
So after the big play on fourth, here's first and 10. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. Still 9 yards to go on second down from the 27. Here's Hurts to throw. This is Smith with the round. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 13-yard line. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. From the 13 now, they work on first and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it.
Got him. You lucky motherfucker. Hey, that's crazy, bro. Good thing it ain't no close game, bro. I'd have been mad as fuck. I'd have been mad as fuck, bro.
Really got out of whack, didn't it? Going backwards into your own end zone after such a great play.
Oh, shit.
Totally disoriented and gave up 2 points for his team.
Fielded at the 20. This is first and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive.
Man, that was my pick. Man, this is crazy. All these picks would have been picks.
Decent start there to the drive. Big hill to climb, needing 2 touchdowns, also a 2-2-point conversion.
So, partner, how do you eat an elephant?
I don't eat an elephant. Who eats an elephant?
Well, if you do it 1 bite at a time. Listen, it's 1 play at a time. Yes, there's urgency, but to be careful as well.
Let's go with like a 50-ounce ribeye. Yeah, 1 bite at a time.
All right, I'm with you. When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots.
All right, this is a bad defense. They should score on this
game, not as long as they hold this lead.
I gave this nigga 2 points for nothing. I'm pissed.
This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
Incomplete.
Well, it's pretty difficult to sum it up offense in a 2-minute drill when your guys have struggled to put points on the board all afternoon. There's an incompletion right there.
As long as you don't score, man, you could get this weak-ass first down, bro.
One final shot. They'll look to throw.
Give me that. Good game. Good game. Had to give me a win real quick before my day started. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And, of course, this is a win they're going to hang their hat on.
Here kicking ass.
And defeat the defending Super Bowl champs.
Partner, they came, they saw,
they conquered.
But before all that happened with the conquering part,
way deep down in the motherfucking 98 yards. Bro, I know I had like 200 passes. Just that one play.
exactly how to plan, formulate,
Good game.
and executed it. As
Thank you, sir.
Big-time win to
Thank
take
you.
down the defending Super Bowl champs.
And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
37, 81. I had a 93 completion rating yesterday on one team. I beat. I didn't have no rushing yard. Let's see what I had rushing. Rushing yard 28. Wow, he only had 13 though. And he got Saquon. So, yeah, I'm like that. Very good quality. See you later, McAfee. Thanks for checking in.